First initial thing that brought me here was John Fia. He mentioned it to me maybe a little more than a year ago, and as soon as he mentioned it, told me about it, definitely told him I'm in. Didn't know much about it at the time, didn't need to know much about it at the time. Kind of knew that there would be a bunch of guys, didn't really know who was going at that point in time, but knew that, you know, we'd have a good time and we'd enjoy ourselves coming out here.
Two years we've been working on getting here. As soon as I saw it on the bloggers tour for Drew Estate, I immediately started working on it, and you know, we just have the passion for cigars. So the group, we decided we'd all take the trip together, the guys that we normally smoke with, and we enjoy it, so we came out. John Fia made it happen.
I think the one thing I like the most, from my perspective, is letting the consumer see the love that Drew Estate has. You know, for each other, for their product, for the country, for the community. They can really see the love and passion they have. That's the thing that was very satisfying to me.
You got the seco that comes from the bottom, which are the first four leaves from the bottom. The middle part, you got the biso, and the top part, which is the crown, you got the ligero.
When I think of Drew Estate, I think of innovation, I think of quality. That's the main things that I see when I think of Drew Estate. I think of consistency. There's always something new coming to the table that they bring, you know, whether it's acid, it's something that there's a broad appeal to people that might not smoke cigars all the time. And then you got hardcore people who love the ligas, but then there's something for everybody. There's all the in-betweens. You know, you got pretty much everything that they cover.
The actual safari itself, any specific things, it's hard to point out one thing because it was all great. Between hanging out over here at the grounds or visiting factories and, you know, doing the blending sessions was a big highlight. And everyone gave me the same feedback. It exceeded whatever any expectations they had, and they're just thrilled. Taking the guys through Drew Estate DE1 and seeing the looks on their faces, you know, and just seeing how excited they are. That was my most memorable moment, because I was telling them downstairs how I would talk about my experiences at Drew Estate and what we do and how we do things and how it is in the factory and all that. And I'm always excited about it, and I'm talking to them about it. And for them to finally be able to see and experience what I already knew, you know, that was the exciting part for me.
I think the most memorable moment was probably walking into DE, the main factory, and seeing everything, seeing how big it is, how everybody's so focused on their job. I mean, everything's kind of just rolling in there. I mean, it's an impressive machine, the way everything works. You know, coming from a service standpoint, you know, what I do, it's impressive to see so many people working on a level to make, you know, one product.
I wish I could come every year. It's such a great time. We learned a lot, but I know it's only we scratched the tip of the iceberg. But what we're gonna take home with us gives us a better appreciation for the cigar itself, the people who make it, the brains behind the whole operation. We learned a lot of the old ways and the new ways, and I think that made it extra special.